Good morning, useless and full of wonderment. There you are. Good morning to you and hello and welcome to a wonderful day of you getting fucking ripped apart because you're stupid. Oh, fuck me. All right, it's been a while. I've been busy. I've been doing things that needed to be done. But that does not mean that throughout the time that I've been gone and allowing you to go fuck yourself, that you haven't managed to piss me off even more. So it's gonna be a long, bumpy ride. First off, September 11th has come and gone, and what amazed me was how everybody remembered September 11th. Everybody remembered September 11th by comparing themselves to September 11th. I hope you heard that properly. I hope you heard that well enough in your head. You sons of bitches said, well, you know where I was on September 11th? You know what happened to me on September 11th? Do you know where I was located when I watched it go on September 11th? That is the most self-centered, narcissistic way of remembering anybody. You don't have a fucking clue about how it felt that day. So you can't compare yourselves to the people that died. Why didn't you give those people the time that they needed? Maybe a moment of silence would have been great. Just a moment of silence to remember those people. But what I heard from you motherfuckers was, well, you know where I was on September the 11th. You know how I felt? You know about me, I, me, I. That's what the fuck you sounded like. You're fucking retarded. Next time you go out and you want to remember somebody, don't bring yourself into it. You know, the next time you want to go out and remember somebody else, you want to acknowledge somebody else, don't put yourself there, okay? Because you can't remember them when you're fucking focused on yourself. God, you're fucking dumb. Secondly, I am fucking pissed at these fucking conspiracy theory nut jobs. These motherfuckers piss me off. You have promised me several times that shit was going to happen. You made a promise. You don't know what that means. You made a promise. You said on 2000, man, we can go all the way back. The year 2000, you said the world was going to end. I was like, fucking hooray. Finally, a break from you stupid asses. I woke up the next day and you were still here. Then you tell me that we're going to get taken over. Fucking hooray. Yes, half you motherfuckers are going to leave this planet. It's going to be fucking awesome. Yay, get the popcorn out. I'm ready. Let's go. Nope. You motherfuckers, I wake up the next day and there the fuck you are. You promised me a zombie apocalypse. As much as it's stretched to the oblivion that it possibly couldn't happen, there's a piece of me that says, yay! It'll be great. I won't have to hear you anymore. You will be gone. You will have to fucking go somewhere else. Nope, you motherfuckers. I wake up in the morning, you're still there. Then, I find out that there's this thing called September the 23rd and the 24th. That this big thing was going to happen. That the poop was going to be in the town. And that a meteorite was going to come by. And it was going to be awesome. It was going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to this day, and you motherfuckers built my fucking hype up again. You build me up, and you say, I'm going to make you a promise. Tomorrow, you're going to wake up with less dumbasses. And lo and fucking behold, guess what? It's still the same fucking thing. You motherfuckers didn't go nowhere. Look, if you're going to make fucking promises that you're going to leave, however you leave this fucking planet, that you're going to be gone, and we're not going to have to deal with you any fucking more, you fucking live up to that shit. You don't fucking make a promise you don't fucking keep. Quit promising me bullshit. You're like a used car salesman. Yes, this motherfucker will do exactly what you want it to do. It will go away. It will drive better. It will do whatever the promise is made. You take that motherfucker for a spin. It does not perform the way they said it would. Because you believe ridiculous shit. Why do you think, in any way, shape, or form, that the universe, whether it be September the 23rd, September the 24th, May the 5th, August the 22nd, when When does the universe work on your schedule? When has it ever? When has it ever, the universe just said, you know what? We're going to do it on that day. That seems to work out for everybody. You're making assumptions. You mean to tell me that the only thing that you've done is put some lines together and assume shit's going to happen? You're assuming is stupid. You can't assume shit. Quit assuming. You make an ass out of you and every time you assume something, and is getting really pissed at you. That's what the conspiracy theories sound like. You're just assuming shit. The universe does not work on your schedule. Never has. And why in the fuck, if you were going to do something like that, why would they wait till the weekend? That's just stupid. God, that's what I'm saying. Everything about your world doesn't make any sense to me. Everything. You went there and you said, so the government's doing bad things. Oh, do tell about the government doing bad things. You tell me how the government is doing bad things and horrible things, and how they're poisoning you and fucking up everything, and how they've taken over. I'm not denying these things. I don't deny these things don't happen. I'm not denying that there's bad shit all over the place. I'm just wondering, what are you going to do about it? That's my question. Quit telling me how bad shit is and tell me what you're going to do. What are you going to do about that bad thing? You ain't going to do shit. You're not going to do anything because it's football season. And you can't have your bad time, your horrific time. You can't find a time in your busy schedule of football, baseball, basketball, Christmas, Easter, summer vacation, kids back to school. You have a very, very tight, crucial timestamp on your leisure time. And so you can't really find a good time to have the world apocalypse to happen on your convenient schedule. Because it's not going to be that fucking convenient for you. So quit thinking that it will be. So, these conspiracy nut theories, quit telling me how bad it is. Tell me what you're going to do about it. And when will be that time when you say enough is enough? Let's just say, for shits and giggles, that everything you say is true. That the world is in that fucking situation. That the world's just in a horrific place. And that we're at the brink of annihilation. What will be the stepping point for you to step over and say enough is enough? We're going to do this. We're going to have a revolution. We're going to have a third world war. We're not going to take it anymore. We've given up on society. When will be that breaking point? Tell me what measures the fact that you will just decide to snap? What will be that point? You don't have one. You're just walking around saying shit. You're just walking around snapping your fingers. Oh, look at here, look over there, look over here, look over there. It's not a fucking magic trick, jackass. You're just walking around saying, look over here, look over there. Look at what? Pointing out the fucking obvious? And then, on top of the ridiculousness of the conspiracy theory nuts, which you motherfuckers are pretty fucking bad, I have another fucking section of you motherfuckers. You're the bastards on the internet telling everybody how their politics is wrong. You say that, see, this guy's a socialist. See, this guy's a socialist. What's wrong with socialism? Why can't we all just learn the same way? Why can't we all just do Common Core? Why can't we all just do everything exactly the same? Well, I'll tell you why you can't do that. It's pretty simple if you think about it in a logical standpoint. If you are on a basketball team and your short little 5'2" ass is going up against Shaq, who do you think is going to play basketball better? Just a theory. Who do you think is going to play basketball better? I mean, Shaq may have to shrink and bring himself down a little bit in his basketball professionalism just so he can keep up with your non-basketball playing ass. Put Michael Jordan out there and you still got a problem. Because now you got a motherfucker who can fly. People are always going to be good at certain things, and you're going to be good at other things. You're just going to be. Certain people are good at one thing, certain people are good at another thing. That doesn't mean you dumb down of all of society just so they all can keep up. Some people can read better than others. Some people are better than math than others. That's what they do. They are just better at things. So why? Can you explain to me why somebody has to give up what they are good at just so you can keep up? What makes you so fucking special? In a world based upon the idea that we all have to do the same thing and that we're all equal in that nonsense that you keep spewing out of your mouth and saying that socialism is the way to go, the time you believe that, don't just say it. Don't just look at the paper spread. Don't just go back to your college years where it all looked good on paper. Take your ass out into the real world and see how that works out. If you think that everybody should have the same health care and everybody should have the same this and that with health insurance, and if the government can do it properly, that our government, that you say is a nut job and is completely wrong in every aspect of the word and corrupt as ever shall be, if you believe that this government is corrupt, but yet you want them to hover over your insurance, then by all means, take a little day for yourself and go to the VA hospital. Just drive your ass up there and go see how well our veterans are taken care of. See how well the veterans are taken care of, and then apply that to the rest of the fucking world. Apply that to the rest of our nation of how well the government would take care of you. You have veterans who are living on the streets who cannot get into a VA hospital. It's not because they don't have a vehicle or are incapable of getting there. The government will pick them up by bus. They can't get there because the government doesn't give a shit if they live or die. It sounds horrific. It sounds bad. It sounds horrible. Then why would you want to wish that on the rest of the fucking state? If you think that handing out food from the government is a good idea, and that the government would take care of you, even though it is just unjust and completely corrupted, if you believe that, then why, if you take your ass out in the real world, are they taking the food stamps and destroying them? These people rely on this food. Socialism is not the way to go. Because when you socialize things, if you have Brandy in a schoolroom and you have John in a schoolroom, and Brandy makes all A's and John fucks off and makes all D's and F's, and Brandy really worked her ass off to get those A's in a socialist society, it doesn't matter if Brandy works her ass off and John doesn't give a flying rat's ass. What's going to happen is they're going to split them up. And they're both going to make a C. They just take from one, give to the other, who doesn't deserve it. Let's say John doesn't understand it. John's not that good at it. John doesn't learn that way. John's a little slower at that than Brandy is. Do you still say that Brandy should give to John what she's worked so hard to do? Or it becomes natural to her that she's just very good at it? Should she give that up because John doesn't understand it? Or should we help John learn more? Should we, as a society, give John the opportunity to really apply himself? You are under the illusion that everybody should be an A student. There's not going to be all A students. Everybody's not fucking gifted. If everybody was fucking gifted, you know what we would call them? If everybody was gifted, we would call them common. Because there would be no fucking gifted people. Because if everybody's fucking gifted, then there's no gifts to give out. It is a common thing. If everybody's good at basketball, they're not gifted people in basketball. If everybody's good at football, there's no gifted people in football. It's a common thing. Everybody's good at it. So why don't you see that? Why can't you grab that in your head? You can't. Now the poop is in town. Yay, the poop. People say that this poop guy does really good things. I'm not going to say he doesn't. He probably does. From what I've gathered every time I see the fucker on TV, he's always saying some good shit out of his mouth. He's just Mr. Good Guy. He's just Mr. Hey, everybody get the fuck along guy. But here is a clue for all you fuckers that just want to attack him or state that what he says doesn't hold water or that he's a religious figure in some sort and he upsets you because he is one. Here's a magic thing, a magic idea. He doesn't care about the rest of the world unless you're Catholic. In my world, the poop said, you all should be nice to each other. But if you don't, I don't give a rat's ass. I don't care. You're not Catholic. Because I represent Catholic people. There you go. Special. That's a special idea. I'm going to share that with you. He doesn't give a fuck if you're not Catholic. You know why? Because he represents Catholic people. What I find brilliant about this man is that is his magic bubble. Why can't we be more like that? Why can't we be more like that as Americans? Why can't we be like that? Why can't we we think the rest of the world should stop fighting? But if you don't, we don't give a shit because you're not American. Ta-da! Does that sound great? Oh, we're in a global economy. We're a world political standard. Here's a theory. Why don't you not be? Why don't you not be that? Why don't you just stop being that? Prior to all your fucking problems, you weren't. America was its own country. It was very isolationist. It didn't believe in getting involved in other people's problems that had nothing to do with them. That's what we were. We kind of dealt with ourselves. That's what we did. We said we can't fix the rest of the world as long as our places are fucked up. So we got to fix some shit around here. We got to make sure this shit's right. We don't have a utopia. Why do we keep going out and trying to make a utopia for other people when we can't make it ourselves? Why do we keep going out there? What the fuck does that do? All you've done is told everybody how much of an ass you are. Well, we're really involved in this club. No, you're not. Name one thing that you do all day that has to do with the rest of the fucking world. Name that one thing that you do. Now, it's true. I will not deny bankers, lobbyists, congressmen, senators, overseas tycoons, oil. All these things have to do with other people, rich people's fucking agendas. They are part of the global market. You are not. There's nothing that you do that puts you in the global area. Nothing. Rich people are in the global area. So yeah, it's up to them and their hidden agendas to stay really involved in what's going on in the rest of the fucking world. In your little world, nothing they do over there fucking affects you. Well, they attack us. They did at Pearl Harbor too. They attacked you. And when you were attacked, you all got together and went over there and beat the dog shit out of them and fucked them up to the end of the fucking world. You fucking annihilated them and dropped 2 bombs on the sovereign nation of Japan. On Hiroshima, you dropped some bombs on them. You lit their asses up and you said, now do it again. Bring your ass over here and do it again, and I will fucking wipe your ass off the map. You won't worry about genocide. I will show you how genocide works. That's what you did. And you went back to your country and sat the fuck down And you told them, you can't have a standing army over here. And you said, don't fucking attack us again. And they didn't. They didn't attack you again. They stayed away from you. In fact, they went as far as to try to be your fucking friend. Now, it's true that they took their money and invested it in your country and tried to buy you out. And they're doing a pretty good job of it. Because, remember, these rich guys are really invested in what goes on over the fuck over there because their companies are over there. But that's got nothing to do with you. You should take those rich people and tell them to stay the fuck out of their country. Do you see how you're being fed craps of shit in your mouth? I think it sounds really, really horrific when I say that, but that's what you do. You get fed shit, you eat it, and then try to tell everybody how good it tastes. Do not try to convince me on how good your shit sandwich tastes. It tastes like shit. I know. I have to eat it every fucking day. It's not a good sandwich. You like to believe that you're a part of this idea, this concept, but you're not. You have a life, you want to live it. They've got you believing this shit, and they got you jumping from one foot to another like a fucking dumbass over here dancing. Meanwhile, trying to tell me how fun this is to dance. It ain't that fun. Then the other part of you wants to be a leader. There's a group of you motherfuckers. I see you all the fucking time. You're on YouTube. You're on fucking Facebooks and Twitters. You're trying to be a leader. Well, you know what we need to do? We really need to get together and band. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. My question to you, you stupid ass leader. My question to you. Since you have such good fucking ideas, since you are a fucking leader, what self-sacrifice are you willing to make and to prove to me that you want to be that kind of leader? What self-sacrifice are you willing to do? And not only will you tell me, I want to see you do it. Show me how you're willing to sacrifice yourself for this greater good, for this idea. Be the leader you think you are. Leaders do not fucking rule. They do not fucking get people together off of fancy fucking words. What they do is they get in the fucking ring and they're willing to make that self-sacrifice to show everybody else what they're trying to do. You lead by example. You do not tell the rest of the world that this is the way to go. You prove it. You get your ass on the fucking boat, you put your ass in the fucking ring, you put your ass on the line, and you self-sacrifice. That's what makes a great leader. You don't have one. You don't have a great leader out there. The next time somebody tries to tell you how well they could lead you, look at them and say, what are you willing to sacrifice? Well, I'm willing to sacrifice this, this, and this. Today is the day you get to prove that. Knock yourself out. They won't do it. They want you to sacrifice it while they sit back and tell you how wonderful or how bad things are. So, in a fucking nutshell, you fucking conspiracy theory nut jobs, show me what you're willing to sacrifice. Show me your self-sacrifice. What's going to be your breaking point? What's going to be that moment where you rise above and you show me the kind of leader you are? I haven't seen one of you motherfuckers yet. You fucking idiots. You fucking run your mouth. You make your little fucking YouTube videos. You show me with your horrific music in the background as you show world leaders, but you do nothing. You absolutely say nothing and you do nothing. All you do is point out the fucking obvious. We all get it. We all know the obvious. Lead by example. What are you willing to do? Show me how you're willing to make that self-sacrifice. Pope Francis doesn't give a shit about anybody else but Pope Francis and Catholic people. That's it. That's all he cares about is the Catholics. And he is making a PR stunt to make the Catholics look good again. After they fucked and raped little boys, what else could they do? So they had to put the nicest, sweetest guy up on a pedestal so you would like them again. It's a great PR stunt. Yay for the poop. Go Catholic liberalism. Go Catholic love. Whatever. Go. Go with that. Be the PR guy that you want to be. Quit getting mad at him. Quit getting pissed off at him. Pope Francis is doing nothing but what you asked the Catholic Church to do. When this shit started coming out about the kids being raped and these children being sexually abused, you said, what is the Catholic Church going to do about it? You said the Catholic Church is a slumlord. You said that the Catholic Church was horrific and this is what religion does. And the Catholic Church responded by saying, okay, here's a new guy. And he's really, really fucking likable. That's what they did. It's called a PR stunt. That's it. That's all. And washed my hands of it. He's not a God sent. He's just a PR stunt. Jeez. How fucking hard is that to understand? If GE did something so bad and they did horrific things and the GE comes out with this really fucking nice CEO guy, they do it all the time. What was it? The fucking oil company. BP? They fucking flooded the fucking ocean with a hole in the bottom of the sea with oil coming out of it. And guess what? You didn't like that guy. You didn't like the guy who was leading that. If you remember back, you hated his ass. You hated his fucking guts. You thought he was a piece of shit because he came on television and tell you what he's going to do. And I was like, what a dirty bastard. He ain't doing shit. He lives in a yacht. He's got all this fucking money. Fuck him in the asshole. They put a new guy up there because the old PR sucked. And you didn't like the old PR, so they put a new PR. A public representative. A public representative of what you wanted to see. That's what you got. In no way, shape, or form are they changing anything. It's just a face. So fuck, I don't care about Poopy Francis. I don't give a rat's ass about him. And for you fucking leaders, you so-called wannabe leaders of this fucking social justice media frenzy guys, be the leader that you talk about. Show me what you're willing to self-sacrifice. Show me how you're willing to do that. Get off your pedestal, quit giving us pretty words, and go out and fucking do what you said you should think everybody else should do. It should start with you. Or don't, and shut the fuck up. That's a better prime example of what you've been doing thus so far. But you won't change. You just keep doing the same shit over and over again. The definition of insanity is to do the exact same thing over and over again and expect a different result. So you guys can sit here and argue, piss, whine, and moan about the shit that you already personally know. The next fucking time one of you motherfuckers step up and want to be a fucking leader and talk about all the wonderful worlds that you got, show me, by self-sacrifice, show me what you can do. That goes for you conspiracy frickin' theory nut jobs. That goes for you fucking wannabe politician, fucking social justice media fuckers. Show me what you're willing to give up. Because neither one of you are worth a fucking damn. Neither one of you are worth shit. The shit that spews out of your mouth is ridiculously stupid. And if brains were dynamite, you wouldn't have enough to fucking blow your nose with.